Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see a cut crease tutorial, then keep watching. First I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Primer. And everyone always asks me why they need to use a primer, and it's so important because it really creates a barrier between the foundation and your skin. Then I'm going to go in and pick up the MAC Paint Pot and Painterly, and I'm going to rub this all over my eyes. This is an excellent base for any eyeshadow look because it really sets a good tone and gives a good foundation for the colors that you're going to be applying next. I'm going to start off this look with the shade Mulberry from the Lorac Mega Pro palette. I'm going to pick that up with a MAC flat brush, and this is going to really help me start my cut crease, and it's going to really outline where I want everything to begin and where I want it all to end. As with a lot of things in makeup, practice makes perfect, and practicing on yourself rather than watching a ton of tutorials is going to end up benefiting you more because everyone's eye shapes are different and everyone has a different preference as to how they like their makeup to look. Now after I have the beginning of my cut crease really set and really defined, I'm going to take a Morphe pencil brush and I'm really just going to blend things out so the lines aren't so harsh. If I want to, I could always make them darker later on, but right now I don't want to work with a line that's so harsh. Now I'm going to pick up the shade Merlot from the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm really just going to build this color on top of the Mulberry shade, and it's going to really add a lot of definition. And then once again, I'm going to pick up that Morphe pencil brush and really just blend everything out. I don't need everything to be harsh. I want everything to still be cut, creased, but blended. To add a little more color to my actual eyelid, I'm going to pick up the lilac shade from the palette, and I'm going to put that just on my lid. I'm not bringing it up anywhere, I'm just putting it on my lid. Now I'm just picking up a Morphe blending brush to really blend out any imperfections that may have come from adding the lilac to my eyelid. And now I'm just picking up these LA Girl Pro Concealers. These are corrective shades and they're really great. The great thing about them is that they're also highly pigmented, which you'll see I learned the hard way. This is my first time using them. And just wait for the orange shade because I put way too much. I have a lot of redness in my face, so I might as well just take a paint roller and paint this green shade all over because my face is primarily red. And then you'll see that I pick up this orange shade to put under my eyes because my under eyes are very, very dark. The green conceals the red and the orange conceals any purpley blue tones. Alright, now to cover that mess up, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi and an It Cosmetics stippling brush, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. I'm really just patting, I'm not swiping or rubbing or going in circular motions, I'm just going to pat it all on. And then once I make sure that everything's as well blended as I can get it with the stippling brush, I'm going to pick up a damp beauty blender and I'm really just going to pound all of that foundation into my skin. Then I'm going to pick up the MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Concealer to really conceal all of that orange that's under my eyes. This concealer is great because it's lightweight, it's creamy, it's full coverage, and it's also very easy to work with. Now, when all of my concealer is placed where I want it to be, I'm going to take a damp beauty blender again and really pound that into under my eyes and really make that set where it needs to go. And then I'm quickly going to pick up the Coty Airspun powder and I'm going to place that everywhere that I put concealer to make sure there's no creasing or running. Now, moving on to brows, I'm going to pick up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown, and I'm really just going to start outlining a shape that I already have. The most that I do with my eyebrows to change them is I try to make them a little longer to even them out, and I have to fix the arch on one of my eyebrows because it is just not there. Now for my winged liner, I'm picking up MAC Black Track with a Morphe eyeliner brush. And I have to be really careful with this winged liner because the cut crease already defines a wing, and I don't want that wing to not match the black that I'm putting down. So they have to have the same type of structure, and I need to be very careful to make sure I build that structure properly. The brush that you see me using that has the purple handle is actually a Real Techniques brush. It's newer. It just has a little plastic tip on the end of it, and that's supposed to help with eyeliner application. But to be very honest, I struggle with it sometimes because it doesn't give me the right product pickup that I need. And now, moving on to contour, I'm picking up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and I'm just, classically carving out my cheeks, putting a little on my forehead, and a little on my jawline to define that. And then, obviously, because I'm over dramatic, I am carving out my collarbones because I like to make myself look like I don't eat. Now when it comes to the nose contour, you have to be really light-handed because the cream contours go a long way. And sometimes it's too much for the nose and it just turns into overkill. So then I'm just picking up a different damp beauty blender and I am just pounding in that contour. Now on that same pencil brush that I've been using, I'm just going to pick up that Merlot shade and just put that under my eyes. I don't really want anything too dark. I just want to define my under eyes and add a little more dimension and color. Now I'm just popping on some false lashes. These are the Ardell Lashes in Natural. They're really flexible and easy to apply, but 2 pointers for anyone that has a hard time applying lashes. Just make sure that you use tweezers, and when you apply the lash glue, let it sit and dry for a little bit. Let it get tacky before you go and stick it on your eye. Now because I have really sparse bottom lashes, I love to use the Unique Fiber Lashes. It comes with a setting gel and a fiber wand, and this is really great to help define my lashes because I really don't have many. Now to bronze and set my contour, I'm just picking up a MAC powder brush, and I'm using a Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder to really define all the contour that I've placed and to help make it sit better. Now for my highlight, I'm picking up a Morphe fan brush and the Jaclyn Hill by Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. This highlighter is great because it's really shimmery and the pigment's excellent, but you have to be really careful because sometimes you look like a piece of tinfoil walking around if you pick up too much. Then I'm picking up a blush, which is just a random blush brush. This is the e.l.f. blush. It's really great because it's not very pigmented, and I like that in blushes. I don't like when people walk around with pink rosy cheeks. And then for lips, I'm wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Midnight. This liquid lipstick is amazing. It's so easy to apply, it goes on so smoothly, and it is so black. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos of mine, please stay tuned.